Hello everyone. This is the start to a series that I've been thinking about making every now and then. And you can probably tell from the title of this video that this is a little bit more different from any of the other series on my YouTube channel. Because this is being recorded at 4:52 a.m. My insomnia has kicked up quite a lot recently, and I've decided that any time that I can't get to sleep before 5 a.m., that I am going to be recording a video. These videos are not going to be planned or anything like that, because I do intend for every single one to just be whenever I can't sleep. So yeah, I guess I'll name this character. Actually, hold on. There we go, the Insomniac. Why not? I've always loved this, like clothing style for the male characters. My top chosen has always been this one and this one, because I really like the look of them. Let's make this character look kind of disheveled, like, yeah, I think that's probably the best one I can come up with. Darker hair. Or should I make it more like my hair, where it's like, kind of like a reddish, sort of like that, maybe? Yeah, I'll do that. Maybe a little bit lighter, like an exaggerated version of my hair. Like, yeah, like that. I'll go ahead and do my eye color, which is about like that right there or so. Maybe a little lighter, like that. Alright. And I am a very white person, so why not? My favorite color is green, so probably a little bit slightly bluer of a green. There we go. That's probably about my favorite color of green. Maybe a little darker. I also love the color of nature, like the trees in the background. I love that color. Second favorite color is purple, so why not? Let's do that. Let's make the undershirt like a light purple, like that. I guess we can make these blue, because that's probably my third favorite color. Actually, my third favorite color is more of like a mint. It's like kind of like that. And let's just go like a dark purple, like if there was such a thing as like a navy purple, I guess. I feel like you can barely tell, but like that. Why not? All right. And these are all my characters that I have. Meef is the first ever character I beat Terraria with. There's the King of Video Games, which if you look at, not my Twitch actually, but, excuse me, if you look at twitch.tv/kmanreviews, you will see that he has a Terraria series that he does every Friday, or not Friday, every Saturday. And he does it with me. If you've seen Workable Goldman V2 on this channel before. Whoops, I knocked over a thing of chapstick that I had. I can't see it. I'll pick it up when I get off. But Workable Goldman V2 is also on it with us, and our friend Cobra. And we've been doing a Terraria series, and I'm playing Summoner on this. We just got to Moonlord, and we're just about to finish the game this Saturday. Anyways, Saitama, I was playing this character for a bit. I want to say that's a melee character. I can't quite remember. Doofus the Crazy, that is a mage character that I've been playing with. Colt Olton, that's a pretty long ago save, so I don't really remember that. And then and the Yiddler are really old. Like, I mean, upwards of 6 years old, something about like that. They only got transferred here because they were apparently on the Steam cloud, and I just didn't know. And when I got my new PC, they just appeared here, which was kind of crazy. Anyways, these are all my worlds. I'm not going to show all of them just because why not? And I kind of wanted to do. I don't know if I should do master or expert, because currently we're playing on expert in our current world, and I've never fully completed a master run, and I'm intending on playing ranger in this, and I've never beaten the game with ranger. Farthest I've gotten with ranger is only to Wall of Flesh, so I'll flip a coin. Do I have a coin nearby? Do I have a coin in my desk drawer? No. Okay. I will flip a coin on Google then. God, that was bright. Flip a coin. Not pressing enter just yet. If it's heads, then master mode, tails, expert mode. Enter. And it was tails, so expert mode. I'll do a medium world. I love to play on large worlds, but I don't love having to run extremely far for it. And I'll just let corruption and crimson be random. And it's corruption. Or at least I'm pretty sure this shows it whenever it generates. But to kind of explain what this series is going to be, it's pretty much just whenever I get extreme insomnia and I can't sleep, around 4:30 to 5, if I look at the time and I notice that I'm not able to sleep, I'm just going to get up and I'm going to record a YouTube video. I know I already said that, but first series is going to be on Terraria, because I love Terraria so much. And yeah. Where is it? Oh, I didn't even name it. Whoops. Am I able to... Okay, rename. Insomniac City. Why not? Whoops. Insomniac and Insomniac City. Alright. Whoa. What's going on? One sec. I think there was some sort of error. Yeah, I can't... Okay, that's... One sec. Hold on. Let me... I'm just gonna exit out of the game real quick, because this definitely screwed up in some way. There we go. Sorry. None of this is gonna be edited, by the way. There we go. Should be, yep, okay. Hopefully this doesn't break again. By the way, this is my first time playing on windowed mode. Because I almost always play on full screen. Okay, that's saved. Is this gonna work this time? Hey, it did. I've never in my... I think this world got screwed up or something. Because I've never spawned this close to a jungle before. I'm just gonna... Hold on. Should I regenerate? Or... you know, no. I'm gonna stay on this, like, really messed up world. Because I've never spawned this close to a jungle ever. Alright. So I do intend on this being a ranger playthrough. Not going to be super focused on getting ranger stuff just yet. I'm just going to be focused on just getting some beginner stuff. And some houses made for NPCs to move in. Damn it. Okay. Surprised I didn't die sooner, honestly. Also, I always forget how, like, slow the movement is in the beginning of Terraria. Also, just gonna quickly make sure... Okay, yeah, I did click record. Jungle bat, of fucking course. I'm gonna try not to, cuss too much during this. Because, I don't know, maybe you want to watch this while you try and go to sleep. That's what I'm gonna try to make this series, like, something I would want to watch while trying to sleep. Because I've always loved these, like, kind of calmer, quieter gaming videos, where it's just, like, some person, it's just, like, middle of the night, sort of like, they're playing, like, Minecraft or something, and, oh, I've never seen that bird, nor that one. Is this, like, a special seed or some shit? Because I've genuinely never seen this in my life. Let me quickly do that. Got a moon glow, that's good. Let me also get this. Come on. There we go. Alright. This is going to be a little bit slower to start, too. Because I want to take my time with this. I'm not intending on doing this as like a oh, I gotta play it all the time and stuff. I just want this to be like a calm series. Like, I mean, who knows? I might not even beat it. I might just like just go until my sleep schedule eventually fixes in like a year. Come on, I'm so close. I'm also really close to dying. Nice. That was also really close. Oh, I do have... There we go. Nice. Living wood tree, of course. Okay. Alright, let me quickly make some jungle armor. Or rich mahogany armor, sorry. There. Yeah, because that's better than Normal. And our first weapon. Well, I should keep that in my hotbar just for now while we wait to get some arrows. Alright, that's ranged yet. Okay. I'll use that. Alright, oh hey, arrows. Perfect timing. Is that really the size of the other side? That is minuscule. Okay, it just kind of ends. Okay. My goal for this episode is probably to just maybe get like a magic mirror and like an aglet or something maybe. Nice. And who knows? Maybe if whoops, I clicked on the border. There we go. Maybe if this series either does well or like I just pressed E like I had a grappling hook. But maybe if this series does well or if I like am able to get through this series in a short amount of time due to just having horrible insomnia. Maybe I'll do a Master Mode playthrough of, like, Melee or something. Because I've actually not done a Melee playthrough in a little bit. Even though it's my, probably my favorite class. I know, call me a normie, I don't care. It's just very, I don't know. I've always been, like, the type of person to prefer like the knight or like the warrior sort of playstyle. Not quite as aggressive as like the barbarian sort of you know, like I'm not saying like any classes of like specific games, but like not usually like the like axe sort of playstyle or anything, but usually like the I don't know, like the chivalrous, like skilled, highly trained knight, like that sort of deal. And I've always just sort of liked that. Like I've always liked to think of myself as like if I were born back in like hundreds of years ago, I would have been some sort of like page that would then go on to become like a achieved knight or something like that. Ah, there we go. But I've always been a big fan of that sort of stuff. Ah. I see some iron there. Was not too much though. Oh well. Nice. Sorry, just I'm taking my time with this, so I shouldn't complain about, is that more iron? Oh, that's not great. It would be awesome if I could see. Ah, I thought it was about to break, and so do I have any glow sticks? Oof. I'll use a shine potion. Why not? Oh, hey. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to... Oh, well, okay. If I could get, like, flurry boots or something, that would be awesome. Oh, wow, okay. Also, if you could please tell me in the comments if my space bar or just like my keyboard in general is too loud, that would be great if you could tell me, because I do not really pay attention to that on like streams or recordings I do. I mean, I don't really do many recordings where I would really be using my keyboard. I mean, like, I've not done, like, a Minecraft series in so long. Which whenever I get finished with this Insomnia series where I'm playing Terraria, maybe I'll do Minecraft. I don't know. Could be, like, modded or something. Oh, geez, okay. I wanted that iron down there, but I guess not. But, oh yeah, I was gonna say, tell me in the comments, I guess, if you want, other, series. I can equip that. Anything else that I got? I don't think so. Let me quickly place that there, and that there. I noticed, is this just the underground music of the jungle? I feel like it is. Thank you, guide Luke. We have guide Luke on our side. Jeez, I couldn't even see those guys. Oh, crap. Okay. Well then. Also, another thing. My headphones are broken. Let me quickly... Oh, I guess not. Okay. God, my aim is terrible. You'd think me being like level 155 in Arsenal, my aim would be better, but no, And you know what? I'm gonna make this slope like an actual part of the house. Why not? Damn it. There we go. I just heard a really weird noise outside. I'm about to run out of arrows. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Guide. Alright, I'm gonna try to make like just a couple more. There. Hopefully he can't jump over that. Fuck. He is certainly going to kill me. Okay, yep. I'm definitely gonna die here. Can't even see what's going on. Yep, and there's another zombie. Okay. I'm gonna place that right there, why not? Okay, let's check. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure when you go one more block higher, excuse me, then it's, like, what am I trying to say? It's, can this freaking bat just stop? Thanks. But when it's like one more block higher, then they can't get through. I think at least. Oh, I'm outside? Okay. Pickaxe does more damage than the, oh, come on, man. So, the guide Luke is really trying his best there. I should have probably built this before I went down. I didn't really think about that. Okay. Okay. This is going to become a graveyard biome soon. Oh, damn. Luke died. No. He didn't even move in to a house yet. Oh my god, really? Really? My freaking gravestone, like, dropped right there, so I can't open the door. That's so stupid. Alright. First thing I'm going to do is break this. Second thing I'm going to do is break that. And that. So that the water will... Okay, I'm going to jump over here. Okay. I was about to say, if my gravestone falls back into the freaking thing, or, like, right there, then I was going to get pissed. So I guess zombies just have mad hops or something. Can you jump over that? Thank you. I will do this, I guess. I just double tapped, like, to dash. I'll break off this and make a second floor there. Where's platforms? Whoops. And I guess that's fine, because I can jump on it. Oh well. And I'll suspend a rope from here. I thought ropes could go through... There we go. Okay, well, I guess they can't go perfectly through them. Oh well. Oh my god. Spawning in the jungle is a very annoying thing. And the bat is so stupid it can't even get out. Here, bro. Come out. Dude. Made literally a beeline for me. Alright. So far, this house looks like trash. And I made a graveyard biome. Great. How? Oh, it's because... Okay. Jeez, how many are going to frickin' spawn, man? Of course you come in. Because why wouldn't you? If I do... Ooh. Great! Can my headphones please stop? Once I get this house made, I'm gonna be so happy. Why? Why would you... I'm just gonna block that off before I do anything else. Okay. So, we finally have like a actual thing here. All right. I'm gonna try to extend this outwards. Hold on. That's where I wanted it to be, but I just had put it one block in to escape the the jungle bats outside. Maybe I'll put like my chests here or something like that. You think that's good? Maybe I'll put like one block higher or something. I don't know. Okay, now time to fill all of this in. I'll fill it in with the mahogany wood. Hopefully that's enough. It's a pinky already. Dang. Also, if you guys in the comments have any suggestions for stuff that I should either do in this series, like the Terraria series, or like other series, or other games that I should play for this, then that would be awesome. Once again, none of this is planned. I just have chronic insomnia, and can't sleep. Okay, I'm going to try to chop this tree down. Okay, I was able to chop it down before I died. I should have refilled that before I started. Can they not? Please. Oh my god, man. I'm glad I didn't choose master mode. I can, there we go. Alright. I know I'm not counting any of this, so hopefully I don't overshoot. That's why I'm only doing or crafting a little bit of... I'm gonna crash out. I'll get it later. I don't care enough. Oh my, how? How am I messing up that badly? Nice. It was perfect. Now, is this even... Okay. Doesn't look nice with the lighting, though. Nice. Hi, Brett. There we go. Place it, like, there. Why not? Actually... Damn it! There we go. That looks better to me. Pretty sure Brett is just gonna die. I don't even... Really? Okay. I was just trying to give Brett a chance to get in the house. Brett, you should probably get in the frickin' house. Don't you think? Something I wanted to do, though, was just this. Oh, great. Hold on. Really? Chose, unironically, the only place I did not want him to go. Okay, he's out. There we go. Alright. Because right here, I was going to... should I didn't make this. Hold on. There we go. Elevator. I'll make a bunch of ice ones. Why not? I don't really care that Brett oh, I thought it was Brett. I misread it that whole time. God, I'm so dumb. I am going to put that there. So I don't have to scroll all the way. And I'm dumb and I did too. I want to do the same thing with my torches. Alright. So, because we're kind of in like the more boring... Daniel! Let's go. Because we're a little bit into the more boring section of this, I guess I should talk about my sleep problems. So, recently, I think it was literally yesterday, Moist Critical posted a video called, like, I Hate Insomnia or something like that. And when I first saw it pop up on my recommended, I thought he was talking about, like, insomnia cookies or something like that. But no, he was talking about actual insomnia. And he, in the video, describes his symptoms, like, literally exactly like mine. As in, word for word, what mine is like. And just to reiterate what he's said, pretty much, I've tried basically every single thing I can think of for sleep. And the only thing that has even remotely worked, and it's like obvious when you think about it, but like it's something that I don't want to have to do, is the only genuine good night of sleep I've gotten in the past year, or not just in the past year, but in literal, probably a decade, maybe. Like, the genuine last good night of sleep I've had in the past decade was, a few weeks ago, I was talking to my mom about my insomnia, which I do actually quite do a lot. And I was telling her how fed up I was. And she told me that she wanted me, or that I told her that I was literally willing to do anything, pretty much. And so she said that she really wanted to see me do better. Or what, like, not as in, like, it's my fault, you know, but as in, like, she wanted me to be able to get more sleep, because she feels bad that I don't get a good amount of sleep, you know. And so that night, we came up with a plan that I would not get on my computer after 7 o'clock. As in, like, literally. And it was either 7 or 8, I can't quite remember. But it was a very, like, that's, we usually have late suppers. That's around the time that I'm, like, finished making supper and not even starting to eat it. Okay, well, you should not have been able to fall down here. But I had ended up getting off at, exactly 7 or 8 or whatever the time it was that we decided on. And I ended up sleeping for 10 hours. And I went to bed at 10 o'clock, I believe. And it's the first time I've gotten even remotely close to a good night of sleep. And I was so happy, and it was amazing. Let me just make like 500. There we go. Do frostburn arrows and flaming arrows have any difference at all? Oh, great. There was 2 there, and I only saw 1. Alright, Daniel. Why did I spawn on top of it? Oh, I literally killed it. That was like a frame perfect sort of thing. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I ended up getting off of literally everything at like 7 or 8 or something like that. And, the thing is like, yes, that worked. And that was great. And I'm so glad that it worked. But one of the big things is that I don't want to have to be off of everything at such an early time. I know you're gonna be like, Colton, that's fucking stupid of you. And I know that. But the thing is that regardless of if I get off at that time or not, the amount of sleep that I get is ridiculous. In terms of like what a normal person would be able to get, if that makes sense. Because it's literally to the point that like normally when I would go to bed is hold on one sec. Damn it. Oh, come on. Normally when I would go to bed, it's around 1 or 2 a.m. Yes, that's quite late. I know that. But I will literally, when I will go to bed, I will literally get off of everything. And I will go to bed, and I will lay in bed for hours and hours and hours. And the thing is that I won't ever be able to get to sleep. There have been many nights where I will get off of everything at like 1 or 2, and I won't be able to get to sleep at all. As in, like, I will literally stay awake in bed the entire night, to the point of where it will eventually get to, like, when I'm supposed to get up, and I'll look at the clock, and I'll be like, God damn it, it's 8 a.m. And so I'll just get up, and I will feel like absolute garbage the entire day. And I mean, I say that, but it's not even like I feel okay normally. Um, on most days, um, even when I get a small amount of sleep, I still feel like garbage because I'm so far behind. I'm like, um, you know how you can bottle up your emotions? I've like bottled up my need for sleep is the best way to describe it. It's like that one good night of sleep felt great, but I would need to do that for like a month straight to even come close to fixing the amount of sleep that I've lost. And I just I won't have enough free time um to do that consistently. Like I know you're going to be like, Colton, but it's better to be healthy than to spend time with friends. And I know that. But when it gets to the point that if I go to bed, which I've gone to bed before at 10, and I've gone to bed before at 11 and 9, stuff like that. And it still, I might get a little bit more sleep, but there's still been many nights where I've done that, and I just can't get to sleep at all. Or if I do get to sleep, I'll get to sleep at like 4 or 5 a.m. And I just, I can't, I don't know. I can't get to sleep regardless, unless if I get off of everything by like 7. And that's just, like, I don't want to have to get off of everything by such an early time for my standards, you know? I know some people, that's the time they go to bed, you know? But I just don't have that type of time. Like, whenever whenever I'm doing stuff in the day, I usually get up later in the day because I can't get much sleep. Or I have stuff to do, and so I'm not done with anything, or what am I trying to say? I, have stuff to do, so I'll be doing stuff for the whole day, then my mom gets home, and we'll talk for hours, and then, I might have a little bit of free time, but not enough to play a game, only enough to, like, maybe watch a video or two, and then it's already, like, 7 by then. Because my mom gets home at 5, I usually get up, I usually get up around 10 or 11, and I'll be doing stuff for the most part of the day, and there we go, and before, I had schoolwork. Now, I've still been doing, like chores, and stuff like that, and currently, I've not talked about it much publicly, but my mom, her shoulder has been getting extremely bad, and so I have to do a lot more around here, because, first of all, I don't want her doing more, because her shoulder's messed up. She has a torn rotator cuff, and she's had that for, like, I want to say year and a half, maybe? I don't remember. My memory for this is not the best, but she's had that for a while, and with me having to do schoolwork before, and now, this, with having to do a lot more around the house in general now, like, I've been cooking a lot more. I've been, like, today I cooked supper and stuff, and it just so happened that ended up being my first meal of the day, because, I just didn't have the energy to do anything, because I couldn't sleep until 5 a.m. Well, I mean, I say I couldn't sleep till 5 a.m. I mean, I, I mean, what just, that was odd, sorry, same thing just happened, I don't know what's going on, but I mean that I, saw that it was 5 a.m., and, sorry, and, that was just the last time that I had checked the clock. And it was minimum another half hour before I fell asleep. Because that's just minimum how long it takes me to fall asleep when I lay down. Or not when I lay down, but like, you know. That's how long it takes me to fall asleep when I do just an action, you know. I cannot see anything. So yeah, it's not been super fun, and I've been trying to get better, or I'm trying to get more sleep, is what I'm trying to say, but it's not really been working out much, aside from that one really good night of sleep, and the next few days after that where I had okay sleep. Nice. Oh, I didn't even... What am I doing? Is it here? Yeah. Okay. But... It's like... Regardless of if I get good sleep, I should still be able to sleep, is what I'm getting at. But the thing is like, I can't. Like, right now, there's so many nights where I either wake up, after falling asleep, or I just can't get to sleep at all, and I'll be tossing and turning in bed for hours, which I was today, or tonight, I should say, and, and then I will check the time a few times, and, the time will just continuously get, later and later. And I just won't ever be able to get to sleep. Also, I know I'm yawning, but I'm really not tired. I mean, I'm tired in the sense that, like, I'm calmed down right now, and I'm like, I don't really want to do any physical activity, you know, but I'm not tired in the sense that I could fall asleep. Like, my eyes are so awake and everything right now. And I know you're going to be like, well, Colton, you're on a video game, you know. Yeah, but before I got on, I was still, like, just wide awake. And yeah. Hopefully, I'm hoping, this is one of the few times, I'm hoping that I won't have to post this a lot. I mean, I want to play Terraria, but I feel like whenever I can't sleep, that'll be enough Terraria for me to tide me over for Saturday. But, what was I saying? God damn it. Whoa. Oh my god, did you see that? That was insane. Actually goated at this game, dude. Alright. There's a lot of iron here, jeez. But, oh yeah. Like, I don't want this to be, a common thing to pop up on my channel. Because, I mean, if I can at least get to sleep by 5 a.m., which is currently 5:52, it's been just about an hour since I started this, like, if I can at least get to sleep by 5 a.m., I'll at least get some amount of sleep, you know? But if I'm not asleep by 5 a.m., there's a good chance I'm either not going to be able to sleep at all for the entire night, or I'm not going to sleep until, like, around probably 6 or 7. In which that's happened a lot, where I'll fall asleep at 7 a.m. And then people are just like, well, why do you sleep so late? And it's just like, that's why, because I can't get to sleep. Whoa. Because, I mean, on average, or not on average, but like, normally, I have my alarm, if I pull it up right now, I'll show, I have my 3 main alarms are 10:50, 10:57, 11, and 11:30. And then I have another alarm if I really want to sleep in, because I'm extremely tired. Good lord, I'm not a 3-year-old. I have another alarm if I'm extremely tired and want to sleep in for 12:45. Of course, it being set for 12:45 is not normal. I just set it to that. I want to say yesterday or the day before, after I had woken up at like 11:30, and I was just like, I don't want to wake up at 12. I'm gonna set that to later. And so I did. Oh wait, I didn't even show. Sorry. Bam. Hopefully that shows up on camera. I don't know. There. Alright, I set the 12 o'clock alarm to 12:15. But, like, I don't know. If I get up and do something, and then go back to bed, that gives me a higher chance of being able to sleep, which is kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to do this series. So, hopefully I'll not have to make this series common. So if you start seeing this daily, then that's a problem. In which I will be probably extremely groggy. I do have recall potions. Nice. Hello, Daniel? I think your name is... Yeah, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Nice. I'll make a silver bow. I'll make the tin axe, why not? think I'm going to head this direction. Oh, wait. Nice. I'm not dying to them anymore. I need to place these chests down. Alright. What is this? Nice. They bloom. Another one. Didn't even see that. Whoa, what? Just... What happened? I was holding right, and then he started going left. It's like the mushroom in Earthbound. Oh, come on. Really, dude? Really, dude? I'm gonna bust out the Jester's arrows on you. There. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Just because I don't want to have to deal with walking over the frickin' water every single time. Nice, I can make it. Penguin! Hello. That does not look like a plum. That's way too bright. Damn, that goes really far. If I get any more rope, I'm gonna build straight up right here, because I feel like I could do the water strat right here. To find Sky Islands. Alright, I'm gonna go until I die. My aim is trash right now. So once again, if there's anybody else that watches this video, just anybody who watches this video, if you could... Hello, sir. Okay. If anybody watches this video, please let me know in the comments what I could do to improve on like a calm sort of thing. Also, if you can't tell, this is going to be one of my more serious series on this channel. Just talking about my day, basically, and the stuff that I deal with. So yeah. Gonna wrap up quickly. And yeah. Alright, that's gonna be the end of this video. Hopefully, which I probably will be doing some off-camera stuff. Just occasionally, like, getting on, like, filling out the rest of the elevator. I got way farther down than I thought, honestly. I thought I would have only gone to around here, but no, I guess I actually did get a decent bit down. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this series, or this video. Hopefully I can get to sleep, and also hopefully you could see me during that whole thing. There was barely any water left. Whoops. I should have definitely refilled that before I started. Anyways, you guys are awesome. Hopefully you guys are able to get some sleep. Hopefully if hopefully if you were watching because you couldn't sleep, that you were able to get some sleep. And yeah, hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.